Hello guys, it's Ali and welcome to today's video. So it's Monday, so we're messing about with a bit of mixed media, and today I'm going to make some tags. I've started work on this grungy butterfly journal off camera. I am going to come on and off with it. I'm going to try and make all the ephemera on camera. It's a soft cover, a squishy cover, Tim Holtz fabric that I've really grunged up with inks and dyes and different things, and then that's the inside. On the back I've put this big pocket. This is coffee dyed muslin and I've stamped a big butterfly. So I want to make all my ephemera first, so I thought today I would make some tags to go in to the journal. There's 3 signatures, so I'm going to do a big one for each signature. So I'm going to start off with a stencil, this one here, and I'm going to put some texture paste. I'm using the Stamperia volume paste. It's a new one, this. It was recommended, so I'm hoping it's nice. I've never used it before. Let's see if I can get in it. Yeah. Okay, so I have got my palette knife. I'm just using the back of my palette knife, and I'm just going to put a bit of stenciling just in the background. I should have glued my stencil, stuck my stencil down really. I'm just being lazy. Don't want too much, just a little bit of the pattern. Obviously I've not cleaned that stencil properly last time. There's still colour underneath it, but that's fine. I'm going to put colour over anyway. Yeah, it's going to be a very grungy journal, but I also want a bit of colour as well. So I thought I'd make these tags on like a white background. And then this one. Don't want it too thick. Okay, now if you're new to mixed media, the best bit of advice I can give you is if you're using texture paste of any kind, make sure you either wipe your stencil over, or if you can, go straight to the sink and wash it, because once your texture paste sets on there, you're not going to get it off and you've ruined your stencil. Believe me, I only know because I've done it several times. So I'm not near the sink at the moment, so I'm just going to wipe mine off, and as soon as I've finished videoing I will then go and give it a good wash in the sink. Okay, so that will do for now. Just wipe my mats. Right, first of all I'm just going to dry off the texture paste. Okay, so I'm dry. I'm hoping you can see the texture that I've put on the card there now. I'm not going to use white gesso today. I'm going to use clear gesso. So before I start putting any of my mediums on, I'm going to prime my surface with some clear gesso. So just thought I'd have a change from white gesso. Gesso, if you're new to mixed media, comes in clear gesso, black gesso, white gesso, and it just acts as a primer for your surfaces. You know, like when you're decorating at home and you put primer on before you do your glossing. It's exactly the same kind of thing. It just primes your surface to add other mediums to. That's all it does. Okay, right, let's just, same with this. I always put this when I've used my brush in a jug of water. Right, I'm just going to dry off that gesso. So we're dry. So I'm going to use my watercolours today. These are not the best. I've just ordered some new watercolours. These are Arteza ones. There's 36 in the palette. They're not the best, I'll be honest. I'm not really that impressed with them, but it's all I've got to use. So I'm just going to spritz them. Okay, let's do one at a time. Let's just put them to there. I'm just going to lightly spritz my card. Okay, I'm going to wet my brush, and I'm going to go for like 2 colours. I think I'm going to do orange. I want them to be sort of really, what's the word I'm looking for? Like light. Just watercolour really. I just thought a bit of contrast in the journal, you know, with colour. Can you see there, guys? Yeah, that's what I was looking for. I'm just going to dry that colour off first. Okay, next I'm going to come in with a really nice yellow colour. Let me just rinse my brush. Which one should we have? Let's have that one. Just going to put a bit of yellow down the side as well. I just thought the contrast in the journal of the grunge with a little bit of colour would be nice. I don't want them to turn to mud. So just like that, just then I've got a little bit of colour in the background. I'm just going to go in a little bit more with that orange. Just make it a bit more vibrant. That's better. I'm no watercolour artist. I wish I was. I'm trying to learn myself a little bit about watercolour, but I've got a long way to go. I just like having a play. Okay, so there we go. There's that one. Orange and yellow. So let's just put that over there just to dry for a minute. Right, what should we do in here? I think I'm going to do blue and green in here. So again, I'm just going to spritz my background. I should have got 2 jugs of water really, one for dirty, one for clean. Right, I want this, I think it's like an aqua colour. Let me just get rid of that on there, and then I can mix my other, do my other colours. Yeah, like a tealy colour. I do like watercolours, but like I said, I've got a long way to go before I'm an expert. I watch a lot of watercolour videos, and I watch a lot of arty videos all the time. I just aspire to be as good as some of them, that's all. Right, I'm going to dry off that colour first. Okay, and I'm going to stick with yellow. I'm going to do a different colour with yellow. So, just put a bit of yellow on my palette. Obviously blue and yellow make green, so they will mix a little bit, but that's fine. I'm hoping they'll look nice in the journal. Right, okay, I'm just going to dry off. Okay, so that one's almost dry, so I'll just put that there as well, and let's get the last one. Right, okay, let's just get my spritzer. Just going to wipe up that. Right, and this time I'm going to go with green and yellow. Oh, I've got a bit of blue on that one. Wiped it off. I'll have to dry them off properly. They're not properly dry yet. I'm going to go with this green here. I like this green. It reminds me of Tim Holtz's Peeled Paints, this colour green. As you can see, I've gone all over with that green. I'm just going to try and put a bit of yellow down the middle. Right, I'm just going to dry off that first layer. Okay, and again, I'm going to come in with the yellow. Which one was it? Was it that one? Yeah. I like them 2 colours together. Yeah, I'm hoping it'll, like, you know, a bit of contrast with the grunge, and the lighter colours will look nice in the journal, I'm hoping. Right, that's nice. I'm just going to dry off, guys. So we're all dried. I like those colours. What I'm going to do is just stick them onto a piece of this coffee dyed paper, and then I'm going to stitch around them before I move on to the next bit. I'm just going to get my glue. I've finished with colour now, apart from ink. Stick them on here. How are we doing, guys? Are we all okay? I'm very late this week. It's actually Monday morning when this video is due to go up tonight. Yeah, we've had a very lazy weekend. I don't know what it was yesterday. I just didn't feel it. I was just so tired. I slept a lot of the day yesterday. I would normally have done this video then, but I just needed to rest a little bit. So yeah, it's Monday today, and the video's going up tonight, hopefully, if it's okay. Right, put that there. smelling on my glue. I'm just going to cut around these. This is the faux coffee dyed paper I bought from Amazon. It's really nice actually. Really nice. It's nice for this, for backing things in and that. I have actually used it in a journal and it looks very nice. Yeah, it does. Looks nice on the back, doesn't it? Yeah, so weekend's come and gone, hasn't it? It's Bank Holiday Monday today in the UK. So everybody's at home. They're all just chilling at the moment. I think they've been watching Gogglebox this morning. They've all been watching that. I could hear the laughing. I didn't get up till late, if I'm honest with you. I didn't. I woke up at 5:30, went to the bathroom and then got back in bed. It was about 9:30, 10 o'clock when I woke up. So yeah, I haven't even got dressed yet. I've not had my shower or anything. I'm doing this video in my pyjamas. Yep. Right, okay, let's get rid of those scrappy bits. And then my bin. I'm going to try and do a little bit of stamping. I don't know how successful it'll be over the texture paste, but I'm going to try. This is a bit of a smaller stamp than my other big one. It's just a bit easier to manage on a smaller background. So I'm going to use my archival ink in coffee. Even if I just get a little bit of, oh yes, you can see it. You can see it nice actually. I'll try and hold it up. It's just there in the background. Yeah, like that. Can you see just faintly there in the background? There's that one. Let's do this one. I need to order some stamp cleaner for my art. I'm collecting the archival inks, the minis. I need to get some of the stamp cleaner because it does stain your stamps. Not that it really matters, they still work. There's that one. Let's do this one. Might be able to see this one a bit better because it's lighter. Yeah, you definitely can see that one a bit better. Okay, right, I've finished with that for now. Just put my stamp over there. I'm just going to ink around my edges. What are you up to today, guys? Are you doing anything? Bank holiday? Are you going anywhere? Or are you just having a lazy day? Are you crafting? I plan to craft. Yes, I do plan to craft most of the day if I feel up to it. Want to do a bit of work on that journal. I've finished the 2 giveaway journals, one for UK and one for international. When I eventually finally get to 4,000, I think I'm about 27, 26 off the 4,000, but yeah, we'll get there hopefully. Right, what I'm going to do before I go any further, guys, is I'm just going to use my sewing machine and just stitch around the edges and then I'll be back. So I've done it in black thread because I thought the contrast looked quite nice. Just really scruffily stitched around the edges. So I'm just going to embellish them a little bit. What I did off camera this morning, where have you put them, Alison? Oh, here they are. I cut some pattern paper and then just little rectangles and then I just stitched around it, and I was going to have these sort of in the background there, like that. And then the same on there, like that. Yeah, I'm going to glue them down. Hope this glue will stick over texture paste. Perhaps I should have used my 3-in-1. I'm going to stick that there. Just then there's something sticking out at the end when I put the butterfly on. Like that. These were just scraps of paper and I just stitched around them, put them onto some card and then stitched around them. I don't know whether they add anything to it. I just thought the stitching might look nice. You'll see a little, you might not see a lot of it, but you'll see the end bit poking out. Okay. Right, now I've got some thread. She says it's here. It's like an olive green colour. And I'm going to put some thread underneath my butterflies. I'll just get... Okay, so what I do is I just scrunch it up, wrap it round. I'm going to put that there. Coming out, and then I want a butterfly. I'd still like to be able to see the background, which is why I've not... It's a bit small. I want nice big butterflies. Like that. I don't like that butterfly though. I don't like the white. Oh, that one would be nice with the yellow, wouldn't it? Yeah, let's do that one. Let's just put a bit of glue on here. Just see if I can stick that. I'm hoping the butterfly will keep it down. It's fiddly to glue thread down, isn't it? Once you've got your fingers in there, you can't get them out. I'll use the butterfly. Right, let's just put a bit of ink around the butterfly. I'm wondering if to put them on foam pads, but then it would add bulk, wouldn't it? No, I'll just glue them down. Just thought a nice big tag in each signature would look nice. Just going to hold on to that for a minute. I'm just going to trim that off where it's sticking up. It's come off now. No, it doesn't want to stick that. Right, I think I'm going to have to go to my 3-in-1. Let's just put the lid on that. Just get my 3-in-1, make sure it stays. I'll just have to wait for a minute for it to go down the nozzle. I don't want it to keep coming off. Come on, it takes a while. I've not used this in weeks. Get down the nozzle. Oh, look at the state of that. Ugh. Right, let's try again. Let's try again with the butterfly. If all else fails, do your 3-in-1. Yeah, that's okay. I'll have to trim. Mind you, I might not trim the wings. Or mind you, I better add, because it won't go in a pocket or anything if I don't trim the edges off, will it? I'm just going to cut the sides off. Just like that. Then we've just got a bit of the thread poking out. Let's do this one. Put some proper glue. It doesn't want to stick over that texture paste. That one has. The other one's stuck. Right, let's get some more thread. Oh, sorry, I think I just knocked the camera then. I'm sorry if I did. Right. Again, just going to put some... Try and stick that on there. And let's get another butterfly. Yeah, let's have that one. I've not inked it because it's very dark on the edges anyway. I don't think it would make any difference, to be honest. Stick that one down. I'll just trim off behind. And there we go. There's that one. Let's get rid of the bits. And then the last one. Okay, and some more thread. And again, just going to scrunch it up. Down there, and let's find another butterfly. Yeah, let's have that lighter one. I'm just going to ink over it a little bit. I'm going to have to make sure I've got enough butterflies for this journal, considering it's a butterfly journal. I've got quite a few there that'll I won't print any more off till I need to. Don't like having too much out all at once. Stick that down. I'm just going to cut that bit of thread off the top. I don't like that bit hanging there. Okay, and then again I'm just going to trim off from behind. Right, okay, so now I want to put a word on. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put them away first. I'm going to put a hole in the top first. Just get my hole punch. I'm going to put eyelets in them. Is that the little one? Oh no, that's the little one. I want the big one. Right, I don't know whether this is going to work. It keeps playing up, this crocodile. I might have to get my other one, my big one out. I'll just see if it'll set this eyelet. Oh, it's worked that time. Very good. Right, let's do this one. Just going to cut them bits of thread off. I'm using like a copper coloured eyelet. Yep, that one's worked. And the last one. Which one is it? That side. Okay, so that is that done. Right, let's just put the lid on them because I don't fancy sitting picking hundreds of violets up when I've knocked them everywhere. Just move everything out of the way. Just going to get this glue off my fingers, guys. It's horrible. Right, okay, so now what I want to do is I want to put some thread through. I've got this, I don't know what it is. I bought it in a charity shop, to be honest with you. It's just like a thread. It's all tangled, so I think I'm just going to start from there. Let's just get some of these bits here. Might as well use these bits that are hanging off. So I'm just going to double it up. Yeah, it's like, I don't know what you'd call it, to be honest. It's just a thread. Let's just see if it'll go through here. Just get me pokey tool. Where are you? Pokey tool. Oh dear me, I need to tidy up. Through. That was a fight trying to do that, and now I want to put on some black splatters. I've got my watered down paint here, black paint. I just got this jar from Poundland and I've just put black acrylic paint in and water, and then I've got it handy when I want to do some splattering. So I'm just going to get a pencil. Oh, that was a bit much, wasn't it? I'm not going to move it because if I do, it'll just leave a big black mark. So I'm just going to go with it. See this big spot here? I didn't shape the brush enough. Yeah, this is, if you like your splatters, it's a good way of having it ready. If you just get a little jar, make it up, put it in there. It's just easier. Right, I'm just going to dry off, guys, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I've dried my splatters, and to finish off with, I've got a little book of quotes here. This is a new one I've bought. It's a Studio Light one, and I'm just going to have a look what we've got. I'm just going to pick whatever. I'm not going to be fussy. That'll do. It says, wherever you are, be there completely. And we're going to put a bit of glue on just to make sure this stays stuck on over all the texture paste and that. So where should we put that one? Wherever you are. They are sticky, but I don't think, oh, look what I've done. I've smudged the splatter. Never mind. I've not dried them properly. Too impatient. It doesn't matter. It's a grungy journal anyway, so it just looks a bit more grungy, doesn't it? Be there completely. Okay. And then this one, look at the state of my hands. I do apologise, guys. They're absolutely disgusting. Change the world by being. Your life will be brighter than sunshine. Wherever you are, be there completely. And then let's have a look what else we've got. Do not worry about tomorrow. Let's have that, but I think I'll have to cut the tomorrow separately. I'm just conscious that I've not dried them splatters off properly. Look at the state of my hands. What have we got here? No matter how the past, you can always begin again. The best time for new beginnings is now. The road to success is always under construction. Let's have that. Let's stick that on. I've made a right mess of them splatters there, haven't I? It's a good job it's going in a really grungy journal. Otherwise I would have had to abandon this one. Is that all going to fit on there? Yeah. I thought they were dry. Okay, this last one. The road to success is always under construction. I like that one. Right, and that's me done then, guys, for our messing on a Monday video. I hope you like them. I hope you feel inspired to go and have a go and make some for your journal that you're working on, if you're working on a journal. Yeah, I've enjoyed them. I think they look nice in that grungy journal. I've got a little tray here. These are what I've made. I don't think you've seen the video for these yet. And I'll pop them in all my ephemera that I'm making for the butterfly journal. I'm going to pop in there. So I'm done then, guys. So as always, thank you so much for stopping by to watch. Take care, and I'll see you all soon in my next video. Bye for now.